card reading. So today's reading is, how do they view you? Okay, it could be in general or maybe at this moment in time, and it could be for platonic or romantic, but I didn't do it with either intention, just kind of general. What do they know? How do they view you? Okay, so we have 3 groups for you to choose from today. We have group 1, group 2, and group 3. If you want to pause the video to choose your group, feel free, but I shall see you all in your readings. Hello there, gorgeous people. I hope you all are doing so good. Welcome back. So if you chose the first group, then this reading is for you. Okay, so the person on your mind, how do they view you at this moment? All right, so oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry. So we have the Page of Wands upright, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune upright, and then we have the Page of Swords upright. Sorry, it was just such beautiful energy when I just looked at the cards. But yeah, okay, let's see. How do they view you? Okay, so they view you as... Alright, they view you as youthful. This could be in terms of... Oh, sorry. This could be in terms of looks, or it could be in terms of energy for some of you. They view you as someone who's like very playful, very youthful spirit. For some, they kind of view you as someone who was like a nice surprise for them, or a nice surprise to them. Or maybe, you gave them a nice surprise, or, maybe your energy was just surprising. But yeah, they view you as surprising in some way, or maybe meeting you was like a nice surprise for them. They think that you are extremely lovable, maybe not even only to them, maybe, they kind of view you as someone who is, deemed as lovable in quite a few people's eyes. It's like, how could you not, so yeah, they view you as quite cheerful. For some of you, maybe they view you as easily influenced, but only take that if it resonates. They definitely think that you are someone who is action oriented. And this could be, for some of you, this could be in regards to like plans, like making plans, whether they be fun plans or, serious plans, whatever it may be. They kind of just feel like you're very much action oriented. Like if you have an idea, you go for it, But yeah, they view you as spontaneous, and for some, they view you as quite fearless as well. They could also view you as quite charming. Only take this if it resonates, but they could also view you as a bit gullible. And I feel like this could be like in a funny way. It's just like if someone said, like, guys have periods, like if someone said like guys have periods, it's like it could be true, but it's like I don't really know if it's true. So for some of you, it could be like in a funny way, okay? But yeah. They definitely view you as someone who's funny, great sense of humor. They view you as quite creative as well. For some of you, they could view you as like experiencing good luck in your life at the moment. They could think of you as changing or developing in some way. And for some, this could be in reference to like self-worth. Maybe you're changing in terms of self-worth, or maybe that's how it looks on the outside looking in, or from this person's perspective. But yeah, they view you as very attractive. They definitely view you as a bit magical as well. Like I feel like that's there feels like another word to like perhaps explain that, but I feel like magical is the only one I could think of at the moment. But yeah, for some of you, this person, they view you, or they view meeting you as serendipitous, For some of you, like, they could think that you are a risk to them in some way, like, you being in their life, you as a friend, pursuing you, something about you is a risk. But for others of you, this person views you as someone who's not afraid to take risks, So yeah, they view you as quite a passionate person as well. They could also view you as someone who is quite fortunate too. For some of you, like this is in regards to your ability to walk away. So for some of you, this person on your mind, they're viewing you as maybe it's not necessarily that it's easy for you to walk away, but you're fortunate that you are able to walk away from certain things, you know? But yeah, they feel like meeting you was fate. They view you as having great ideas as well. For some of you, they could view you as quite cautious, or this could be more of a an awareness, you know, maybe even a certain maybe vigilance in some way. But yeah, they view you as quite logical, very honest, and bold. Like this honesty could be in regards to like, you know, speaking the truth or being authentic. But for others of you, this honesty could be in regards to, you know, other things, you know, more specific things to you. But yeah, yeah, they kind of view you as someone who has like an inquiring mind. For some of you, they could sometimes view you as someone who doesn't think before they speak. But they could also view you as a bit sarcastic. You know, regardless, great humor. You know, maybe for some of you, if you resonate, like if your sense of humor can be a bit sarcastic, then you know, it doesn't offend them, if that makes sense. You know, they could think your humor is great, you know. Okay, so only take this if it resonates, but for a few of you here, this person you're asking about, they view you as telling the truth in regards to something. Like if you said to this person, like, I'm gonna fly to Mars, you know, I don't know, but yeah, they whatever you've said to this person, you know, if it resonates, they feel like you are telling the truth. For some of you, if like maybe they thought you were being dishonest in the past, like they now see that you were telling the truth in regards to something. But yeah, only take that if it resonates. But yeah, they view you as successful and ambitious as well. So let's see what else we got. So we have here quiet. All right, bear with me, yeah. But for some of you, I mean, if it resonates, this person could definitely view you as quiet. But for others of you, this person views you as someone who like kind of makes other people go quiet, if that makes sense. It's like, say for example, you walked into a room, there was like chattering, yada yada, and then you walk in and everything kind of just like shushes a bit, you know, or when you're speaking, people, you know, quiet and they listen to you, you know. Um, so yeah. Do you know what it is for some of you? This person, they view you as quiet in regards to the authority that you have, you know, or the wisdom that you have. It's like, for example, like you could only take this if it resonates, but you could come across maybe a bit jokey, but it's like this person, deep down inside, they know that you're someone who has. So the card that came out to clarify it was the Hierophant. So maybe, you know, someone with morals, someone who's quite spiritual, religious, or someone who you know, is authoritative in some way, you know, respectful and respected. But they could feel like you're kind of quiet about those, you know, qualities that you have. So we also have here complex, yeah. So they view you as quite a complex individual. Wait, let me see something here. All right, so I'm actually hearing for some of you like this person could view you as complex in regards to the work you do. If any of you like move around a lot or in terms of like, you know, travel is just a part of your life in some way, you know, they could view that part of your life as complex. For others of you, they view your career as complex or your passions, you know, for some of you I'm hearing like your artistry, so yeah, they could view something that you're passionate about as complex, or they could view your feelings as quite complex, you know. So we have here bad-tempered, okay. So yeah, for some of you, yeah, this person could view you as having a bit of a bad temper. And if it's not a bad temper, then it could be maybe like easily frustrated, or you know, when you are frustrated, it's very much noticeable. But for yeah, for some of you, they could view you as having a bit of a bad temper at times, or you know, whenever the situation calls for it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we have here extravagant. All right, so this person could view you as extravagant. For some of you, they could view you as like liking extravagant stuff. For some of you, they kind of just view you as like high quality, you know, or preferring high quality. For others of you, though, I'm hearing like you give like very extravagant gifts, or they could imagine you would give extravagant gifts. But yeah, it's not like, let me see. It's for some of you, they may not view you as extravagant in a general sense, but maybe it could be in regards to certain specific stuff, maybe like the way you dress, the way you speak, you know. But yeah, they definitely view you as extravagant in some ways. So we have here shy. So we have here shy and we have here quiet. And the Page of Swords does sometimes uh, speak of someone who could be a bit reserved, maybe. Maybe for some of you, maybe they do view you as shy at times, or maybe shy in general, if that resonates for you. Maybe you're a mixture of, you know, shyness, but maybe when people get to know you, they kind of see that you're really fun and, you know, you've got this great youthful energy to you, you know? So, yeah, for some of you, they could view you as quite shy. So, we have here hypocritical. So only take this if it resonates, of course. But for some of you here, they could view you as hypocritical. This could be in regards to, let me see. For some of you, this is in regards to making a sacrifice. So they could think you're hypocritical in regards to making a sacrifice. But of course, only if that makes sense for you. Let me see one more thing. For some of you, they could think you're hypocritical in regards to being possessive, or maybe even jealous. Or, you know, maybe certain situations that could provoke jealousy. You know what I mean? Sarcastic, that's funny. I feel like I said that. Yeah, so for some of you, they could view you as a bit sarcastic. For some of you, they could feel like you're just straight up directing that sarcastic energy towards them. So we also have here non-competitive. So yeah, this person on your mind, they could definitely view you as non-competitive, you know, league of your own type of energy, like who am I competing against? Except the person I was yesterday, maybe, you know. But yeah, they view you as non-competitive. I mean, this could be in regards to attention. This could be in regards to their affection. This could be in regards to like actual competitions, you know, or it could even be, yeah. Let me not say that. Actually, let me just, yeah. Okay. So we also have here forceful. So yeah, they could view you as quite forceful. I'm gonna see if I can clarify what that could be in regards to for some of you. Oh. For some of you, they could feel like you're forceful in regards to like affection, This could be, Two of Cups came out to clarify. So, like, maybe relationships, friendships, you know, whatever kind of bonds that you have. Not whatever kind of bond, but yeah, they could consider you or view you as quite forceful in regards to affection. Let me see something else. Maybe forceful in terms of having a partnership. For some of you, they could feel like you're forceful in regards to achieving stability or achieving some form of security. Maybe even in terms of your success. And finally, we have opportunistic. Yeah, so for some of you, this person could view you as opportunistic. This feels like in a good way where you're kind of just looking out for opportunities for yourself. And if you see something that's a bit of you, you go and get it. So yeah, let me see if I can clarify that for some of you. So we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant jumped out a lot during your reading. So they view you as opportunistic in regards to, maybe in regards to authority, being authoritative. For some of you, maybe they think you're forceful in regards to, being independent or, pushing yourself further along or pushing yourself into a very high level, if that makes sense. Or it's like, say, for example, you could be beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Like, this person views you as someone who is quite forceful in regards to maybe getting to the top or being the best that you could be in some way. But yeah, for others of you, they could feel like you're quite opportunistic in regards to, maybe in regards to connecting with different authorities or in regards to becoming the authority or being the authority, okay? But yeah, that is all I have for you though, for those of you who chose this here group. I hope it could resonate. I hope it could make sense for you. But yeah, this reading was a pleasure to do actually. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. But yeah, take care of yourselves, all right? Bye. Hello there, gorgeous people. I hope you all are doing so good. If you chose this here crystal, then this reading is for you. So, the person on your mind, how do they view you? Okay. Oh, okay. So, we have here the King of Swords upright. We have the Five of Swords reversed, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Do you know, I'm loving the energy today. I'm not even gonna lie. But let's see what comes through though. So how do they view you, group 2? Okay, so I feel like they view you as someone who's quite structured. They view you as someone who has a lot of endurance, or you've shown a lot of endurance in some way, or maybe even, in the past or, currently. They view you as honest, having a lot of integrity as well. They view you as someone who is respectful. This could be, towards yourself, towards other people as well. So for some of you, they could view you as a tad bit intimidating, or they could feel like you could possibly be intimidating to other people. Okay, I'm just going to tell you this dream that I had last night, guys. It's completely irrelevant, but there was a bear hiding behind my TV, and I'm like, bro, I can see you, like a huge bear in my living room. I can see you. Anyway, so yeah, for some people, but yeah, some people, they could view you as a bit intimidating. They could also view you as withdrawn. If it's not withdrawn, it could be at this moment, or it could be in general, or maybe it takes you a while to like maybe warm up to people. So yeah, they could feel like you come across a bit withdrawn, or they know you to be withdrawn, or you're withdrawn from them. Yeah, they could view you as a bit cool, This could be cool as in like snazzy, or it could be cool as in like maybe a bit cold. I don't know if reserved is the right word. But yeah, they could view you as a bit cold. Like this could be more so in like an unemotional kind of way, like you just don't, maybe, you could be extremely emotional, but maybe on the surface you look calm and ready. No, I'm joking. So, but on the surface you seem, quite serious or quite cold or unaffected by emotional matters. So yeah, they could also view you as someone who's quite self-disciplined. They view you as very, very, very intelligent. And for some of you, this could be just like you're intelligent in a general sense, but for others of you, they feel like they could view you as intelligent because of your like education, especially if you have like higher levels of education. But yeah, they could also view you as strict. This could be in terms of like strict, like maybe how a parent would be strict. But for others of you, this could be strict as in like maybe with your diet, with how you dress, with certain areas of your life, you could be quite strict and you know. So yeah, they also view you as independent. For others of you, they view you as like an independent thinker, as a not as opposed to independent, but maybe a bit of both. Yeah, so they think of you as someone who's highly logical, definitely head over heart type of person. They view you as authoritative. Okay, again, so they could view as authoritative as in, someone who has authority, and they very much display this authority and they, move, or take action with authority or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, right? But for others of you, this person just views you as someone who's an authority. Oh my gosh, as an authority figure to them, or maybe even to other people. Whether that means you exert that or not. Do you know what I mean? So I hope that makes sense. Anyway. So yeah, they could also view you as talkative. If it's not talkative, then they view you as a good communicator. They view you as someone who's quite dedicated, very respected by other people and looked up to as well. This could be, in regards to like, say for example, at work, could feel like you're looked up to at work, or in regards to your family, your community, whatever it may be, maybe even social media. So yeah, they could definitely feel like you're someone who's looked up to. Yeah, they could view you as a bit aggressive. This could be in a general sense or, in regards to something that you're more aware of. But for others of you, it could be in regards to work or in terms of work, your work. Or maybe even like housework. Maybe you hoover aggressively. Who knows? You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, they could view you as a bit aggressive in some way. Um, but having said that, they do also think that you are someone who is able to compromise. If this resonates, they view you as maybe actively compromising for them or compromising in some other area of your life. But yeah, they could also view you as someone who hides your true feelings. So if this is someone specific that you're asking about, well, obviously, I don't know. But yeah, they could view you as like putting an end to conflict, maybe specific situations. Maybe they view you as putting an end to a conflict in regards to something specific, maybe even in regards to this person or in regards to something in your personal life. What they feel like something that was a conflict or a concern or a source of frustration for you is either coming to an end or is ended or has ended, sorry. For others of you, though, this end to conflict energy could be in a way where you promptly, nip shit in the bud. You know what I mean? Like where you have to. But yeah, they view you as someone who wants peace in general. But, if it makes more sense, they could also view you as maybe wanting peace with them. Maybe you're ready to compromise with them now. But yeah, they having said that again, they view you as someone who stands up for yourself, or you don't back down easily at all. they could view you as overthinking at the moment, but I don't feel like this is in general. For some of you, I mean, if that resonates, of course, you know. But yeah, they view you as quite patient, ambitious, loyal. I want to say they view you as self-contained, and this feels like in a way where maybe you don't let yourself go so easily, you know? Like maybe, you know, quite controlled, or you're very aware of how it's like say for example there was a routine. Okay, you do this step, you do that step, you do that step. You know, some people may freestyle it a little bit or throw in some of their extra steps, but for some of you they could view you as someone who completely just follows the steps, you know. So yeah, for some of you they could view you as someone who follows the rules, or you know, whatever it may be. Oh, okay, so yeah, they could also view you as a bit stubborn. They definitely view you as someone who is responsible. For others of you that I'm hearing, like they could view you as taking responsibility, but only take that if it resonates. But yeah, they kind of view you as someone who needs to be. Oh God, I couldn't breathe there for a second. Who needs to be certain, or very sure about something before you kind of take a leap of faith, or you take a plunge, or you kind of move forward with something that you need absolute certainty. I was gonna say sincerity. So for some of you, they view you as someone who needs honesty, who needs sincerity from people, from, you know, maybe the people closest to you, maybe from them. They view you as maybe needing sincerity from them. But yeah, let's see what else we got. So how do they view you? So we have here anxious. With these swords cards here. So yeah, for some of you, this person could view you as anxious. I'm going to see if it could be in regards to anything specific. For some of you, they could feel like you're anxious because of your schedule, because of your responsibilities. But for others of you, maybe it is like anxiety in general. But maybe they kind of feel like, even if, like I was saying before, like even if you are emotional and anxious or nervous, whatever it may be, below the surface, they still feel like on the surface you're quite, again, you know, calm, composed, you know, all that stuff. So we have here doubtful. So they view you as... So for some of you, I'm hearing like they view you as someone who makes them feel doubtful. You could, yeah, they could view you as like a source of doubt. So I'm hearing like this person could doubt that you're not feeling optimistic about something. Do you know if that makes sense? But it could be also in regards to something you're more aware of. So we have here neutral. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, this person, they could view you as like neutral in a general sense, but others of you, they could view you as maybe taking a neutral standpoint at this moment in regards to something specific. For others of you, this person could view you as someone who is, I want to say, maybe a peacemaker, or someone who maybe likes to keep things neutral. Wait, hold on. For some of you, this could be like in regards to simplicity. They could view you as, you know, like a simple person in some ways. But for others of you, you know, I don't feel like this may resonate for everyone, but for others of you, this could be in terms of you not taking sides, or you being neutral in terms of, it's like, say for example there's one person here and there's one person here, they both have different viewpoints, and you're in the middle. Maybe you're able to kind of see both sides. Maybe you're kind of able to like remain neutral. What's that word? Is it objective, isn't it? Is it objective, or is it subjective? Objective. Yeah, so they could view you as maybe a bit objective or subjective, whichever one whichever one allows you to kind of hear out different points of view and kind of still remain neutral without kind of maybe picking sides. But anyways, moving on. So we also have here soft. Okay, only take this if it resonates. But yeah, this person could view you as like soft to touch. For some of you, I am hearing like squidgy. Like, so if any of you are, rounder, they view you as round, but like it would be like really nice to touch, if that makes sense. Um, it's just like, it's like when I used to be fat, right? When my son used to hug me, he'd be like, "Oh, like you're so squidgy," and it's nice. So yeah, for some of you, you could resonate with that. I'm not calling anyone. I don't know which words people take offense to and stuff, but yeah, just but for others of you, this could be in terms of like your skin. So we also have here unpleasant. So I'm actually hearing that this person could actually think that other people view you as unpleasant, but I don't really get the sense that they view you as unpleasant. Do you know? Wait, hold on. Only take this if it resonates, but for some of you, this person could feel like you're unpleasant or maybe not accepting of people who are different, like people who live non-traditional lifestyles, people who, are maybe even different from you. Like, whether that be true or not, but this person could view you as that. It's like maybe you don't have good opinions on people who are really different or unique. But yeah. So we also have here intense. Look at look at the way this owl is looking. Like that is intense as hell. Like that is so funny. I don't know what is going on, but yeah, that is hilarious. So yeah, this person could view you as intense. This could be in terms of eye contact. This could be in regards to, certain areas of your life. Maybe you're not intense in general, but maybe when it comes to specific things, you could be quite intense. But yeah, this person could view you as quite intense. Let me see in regards to what. Ooh. So for some of you, they could view you as intense in regards to starting over. Yeah, death card again. So yeah, for some of you, they could, I don't know if it's like more so they feel like you're intent on starting over, or they view you as intense in regards to some sort of new beginning, or putting some sort of loss or, whatever it may be behind you. But yeah. So we also have here extroverted. Do you know what I'm actually hearing? Like so the person you're asking about is like, I'm so extroverted in comparison to you. It's like, I don't know, they view you as someone who kind of brings out that extroverted side of them, if that makes sense. But if it does resonate, they could view you as extroverted. But I'm not actually really getting that for the majority of you though. Yeah, it's more so that they feel like you make them feel more extroverted, if that makes sense. All right, so we also have here childlike. Oh, okay. So yeah, this could be actually directed towards you. So for some of you, this person could view you as childlike in some way. This could be in regards to something specific. Maybe the programs you watch, maybe, the way you speak or the way you process certain things, or maybe your energy is just quite bubbly and childlike, who knows? Um, Maybe even your appearance, maybe you could have a bit of a baby face, who knows? But yeah, they view you as quite childlike in some areas. Let me see if I can try to clarify. For some of you, this could be in regards to connecting with people. And finally, we have here bloody fearless. Yeah, so they view you as fearless as well, okay? But yeah, that is all I have for you, for those of you who chose this here group. I hope it could resonate. I hope it can make sense to you, or be helpful in some way. But I'm wishing you all the absolute best on your journeys, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye. Hello, darlings. Hello, beautiful people. I hope you all are good. If you chose the third group, then this reading could be for you, okay? So, the person on your mind, how are they viewing you at this moment in time? All right. All right. All right. So, we have the Ace of Pentacles upright, Lovers reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay. So, how are they viewing you? Let's have a look. Okay, so they could view you as like wanting money at the moment. This could be in a way where you are chasing financial success at the moment. For some of you, they could also view you as being big into manifesting, or they feel like you're really good at manifesting, or they just feel like you're into it. Especially if it's something that they don't do or something that they don't really align with. But yeah, they view you as someone who's quite structured. They could view you as only focused on making money at the moment, or just focused on career, or just focused on things that you want to invest your time into. I feel like this is in regards to maybe more so physical things, material things, maybe creative projects, stuff like that. Maybe even like around the house, maybe. But yeah. It's funny because I'm hearing, if it ain't about money, please don't message me. So for some of you, they could view you as just being more so focused on money. Maybe there's reasons, why you're more so focused on money at the moment. Or maybe for others of you, this is, job hunting, or, finding ways to increase your wealth. But yeah, they definitely feel like you're focused on other things, and I want to say not humans, but that doesn't sound right. um but I don't know how else to put it. But yeah, they view you as someone who's quite well off. They view you as extravagant or liking extravagance. So for some of you, they could also view you as someone that they have planted a seed with. So if it resonates, they view you as not wanting or not having time for them, or not wanting to make time for them. If this resonates again, they could also view you as having like commitment issues, or maybe even wanting to be on your own at the moment, or in general, or in regards to love. This could be in a general sense. Maybe, you don't want anyone around you. I don't want friends around me, family. It could just be for 5 minutes. It could be for 5 years. Who knows, But yeah, this person views you as just wanting to be on your own, either at the moment or in general, or just in regards to love. Like you're not looking for a relationship, or that's just how they view you. For others of you, if this resonates, they could view you as having or experiencing trouble or disharmony within a relationship, a current relationship, maybe something that has recently ended, even. Or maybe they kind of view you as someone who has this harmony in their relationships as like an ongoing theme for you. Like there's always something that happens in regards to your relationships where it's just like, okay, this doesn't even have to be romantic relationships, but it could be friendships, family relationships, um but yeah, for some reason it could just maybe always end up, you know in distance or separation or whatever it may be. So yeah, they could also view you as being like not very trusting. Again, this could be of them or it could be in a general sense. Okay, if this resonates for some of you, they could think that you haven't taken accountability in regards to something yet, or they could view you as someone who doesn't take accountability, even though I don't really feel that for the majority. I feel like this feels like something more specific, like this person is saying you're not taking accountability, or I don't believe you are actually taking full accountability for this. But yeah, they could also view you as, maybe having zero loyalties to them or to people in general. Like they could just view you as very much focused on on yourself. It's like even if you do have a certain loyalty to someone, it's like your loyalty to yourself, your loyalty to your goals is just takes precedence, right now, or it just takes priority for you at the moment. I don't know if they view it that way. Um, but yeah. But they do view you as having, no loyalties to them or to other people. Like, for example, if you are a lone wolf type of person, like maybe you don't have loyalties to anyone, maybe people are not deserving of your loyalty, who knows. But yeah, they could view you as heartbroken as well. They could view you as being detached. Again, this could be in general, like you have a bit of a detached energy to you, but for others of you, it could just be like at the moment. So yeah, for some of you, they could also view you as maybe lacking some kind of inner balance. For some of you, though, this is like legit balance. Like they could feel like you're a bit clumsy, like two left feet type of energy. So yeah, they view you as very attractive. For some of you, they view you as insecure, and I feel like this is in regards to either addictions or mental health in some way. So yeah, they could also view you as someone who's quite sexual. Sorry, they could view you as someone who's quite sexual, like a sexual person. They could view you as like being incompatible with them, like you guys are not the most compatible. Like they could view you as being on different wavelength than they are. For some of you, though, they do view you as like a source of jealousy. It could be a source of jealousy for them, but I feel like this could also be directed to other people. It's like this person noticing other people are jealous of you or a bit envious of you in certain ways. But yeah, they could view you as extremely ambitious. Again, this doesn't need to be in terms of wealth, money, career, blah. This could be in regards to knowledge, learning. It could be in regards to cooking. I don't know. It could be in regards to whatever you do or whatever it is that you're putting your mind to right now, or whatever it is that you put your mind to in a general sense. But this person views you as extremely ambitious in regards to whatever you do. So this person, they could also view you as canceling on them, maybe, canceled on them in the past, or they think that you would cancel on them. For some of you, you know how like people say like, I don't know how it goes, but you know how people say like, I'm gonna cancel this person. I don't even know. Yeah, but some of you, they could view you as having done that to them, like written them off in some way. So yeah, for some of you, they could view you as like unfortunately lacking fun in your life. Maybe even lacking good company. But yeah, they could also view you as aggressive. Um, only take this if it resonates, but for some of you, they view you as someone that should be feared or that is feared. And yeah, they could also view you as quite reserved for some. So let's see what else we got. All right, so we have here cheeky. We like to see it. All right. So yeah, they could view you as cheeky. They could view you as having like a good sense of humor. I don't know if they've got the chance to experience that with you. For some of you, they have, but for others of you, they kind of just see you being a bit cheeky, being a bit playful with other people. But yeah, for some of you, maybe they view you as a bit cheeky, as in like sarcastic. So we also have here particular. But I do feel like this is directed to someone else, not necessarily the person you're asking about, but only take that if it resonates, I guess. But yeah. I can hear the baby birds. So there's these birds, right, that are always on my balcony, and they have like a nest in the drain pipe. I think it's a drain pipe, I don't know. But yeah, they always mate in there and have their little babies, and I can hear the little baby crying now. Anyway, totally irrelevant. So how do they view you particular? Let me see. Only take this if it resonates, but for some of you, this person could view you as being quite particular when it comes to communication or when it comes to making a decision. They could feel like you have a certain process that you go through or a certain process that you need to go through when it comes to making decisions. So yeah, for some of you though, they could feel like you're particular in other ways. Maybe like they view you as having particular tastes or, particular I was gonna say group of friends, and then the Three of Cups came up. Like, your company, you like a certain type of company. So we also have here straightforward. Yes, we like to see it. Listen, I feel for some of you, the straightforward is in regards to your vision. It's like tunnel vision. Like, I cannot even see you. Like, I have a goal. Everything else outside of that vision does not exist. Okay. So for some of you, they could feel like you're straightforward or you're being straightforward in regards to that. I'm going to throw out some other things for some of you though. So for some of you, they could view you as, to maybe just a straightforward kind of person, right? But for others of you, they could view you as someone who prefers when people are straightforward with you. For others of you, though, they could view you as someone that they need to be straightforward with. Right. Let me see. For some of you, they feel like they need to be straightforward with you in regards to your power, your maybe your leadership, your independence, maybe a certain responsibility you have, maybe, yeah. So yeah, for some of you, they could want more of a straightforward, back and forth kind of communication with you. And we also have here independent. Okay, so how do they view you? One second. Oh, okay. So for some of you though, they view you as straightforward in regards to your independence. That's funny, Nine of Pentacles. That's the reason why I said it, not because of this card. So yeah, they could also view you as independent. Yeah, maybe they view you as like really valuing your independence. And, you know, even if this is some form of interdependence, like even if you are not fully independent, you know, whatever that may mean. What am I even talking about? I have no idea what I'm talking about. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Even if you're in a group of people, you know, even if you know, you may like being in that group of people, they view you as still valuing your independence regardless, you know, whether you're by yourself or with others, you know? So we also have here predictable. So yeah, for some of you, they could view you as a little bit predictable in some way. This doesn't feel like a general sense, like you're predictable, like you're saying the same things over and over again, like it's predictable that way. Like it doesn't feel like that. It just feels more so maybe like a routine, or like when they see you, it's like predictable in a way, if that makes sense. Um, for some of you, this feels like a prediction. Like maybe they view you as like someone that they have a connection with. It's like if you, like, say for example, you're thinking of calling them and you call them, it's like, holy shit, like I thought you were going to call me. Like they could feel like you have that kind of connection, or yeah, they feel like you have that energy, or they have that energy in regards to you. It's like, um, I look, and then you just turn around and you know, kind of come around the corner kind of energy. But yeah. So we also have here cautious. Yeah, so yeah, this person could definitely view you as cautious. If any of you are in like the spotlight, or you know, if you're attractive, and you know, yeah, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, some people they view you as cautious. Like maybe people have tried to use you because of what you offer, or you know, your beauty and you know, your sex appeal or whatever it is, you know. But this person, they definitely view you as cautious. Yeah, this feels like in a general sense, not necessarily directed towards this person, but it could be. So we also have here private. Okay. Yeah, so that this person in question, they could definitely view you as someone who is private. This could be in regards to your goals. This could be like maybe, you know, we need to be tight before, you know, you really can get to know me. So yeah, this person could view you as quite private. Like, listen, honestly, 27 years on this earth, I don't think there's a single soul, okay, that actually, you know, knows me on some sort of deep level. Like, honestly, at all. Kind of sad, but anyways. Yeah, so yeah, they could definitely view you as private. It doesn't have to be in the extreme way that I just said, but, you know. So we also have here persistent. So I'm actually getting the message that this person views you as someone that they have to persist with, or someone that they've had to persist with, you know, someone that they have to be consistent with, you know. Like they view you as someone who appreciates persistence, or appreciates someone when, you know, they try, or when they make continuous efforts. Or it's like, say for example, you're dating someone and they bring you flowers every Friday after work, right? Or whatever it may be. And all of a sudden on Friday there's no flowers. I don't care if you pick it from the park, mate. You know what I mean? Like, well, I expect my flowers. But it doesn't have to be in that sense. But yeah, they could definitely perceive you or view you as someone who appreciates consistency and persistence, either from them or from people who are in your life in general. Okay. And finally, we have introverted. Okay. This is making me laugh, like the way it's coming out. For some of you, yeah, they could view you as introverted, but I'm not actually really getting that for the majority of you. This person views you as someone who's not really introverted. I don't know if you seem introverted, you act introverted, or maybe other people can perceive you that way, but this person views you as someone who's not all that introverted, if it makes sense. But yeah, that is all I have for you though, for those of you who chose this here group. I hope it could resonate. I hope it can make sense for you or be helpful. I don't know. But yeah, I'm wishing you all the absolute best. Okay, please take care of yourselves. Bye.